There's no need to take a vacation from weight loss, and here's why. Welcome to episode 85. Hi, I'm Clarinda, and you are listening to the Feel Light Mind and Body podcast, created for women like you. Women who are experiencing success in so many areas of life, but are struggling with weight loss, stress eating, and decreased energy. Losing weight can feel hard, heavy, and restrictive. That's why every week I will be offering you a different perspective, tips, encouragement, and a unique approach so that you can feel lighter in your mind and body rather than feeling deprived, frustrated, or discouraged. What if you could feel free, yet in control around food for the rest of your life? What if you could enjoy your experience of losing weight and getting healthier? You absolutely can. You're in the right place. Take this time for yourself and let's dive in. Graduations and proms are over and school is out for summer break. Hasn't it been fun seeing all the posts on social media? Even if we don't have kids in school, we feel the energy shift. It's finally time for those of us who experience cold winters to enjoy our much anticipated season. Summertime. It's here, my friends, and it arrived with an intense heat wave in Canada. Air conditioning quickly moved up on my gratitude list, and I sure feel for those who don't have it right now. There's a common assumption that being on vacation means taking a break from healthy habits. I used to think that, so even though I was more naturally active with outside activities, I was also at my higher weight at the end of every summer. Today, I'm challenging you to consider that this is a misguided misconception. You absolutely don't need to completely abandon your health and weight loss efforts. From the hundreds of clients I've worked with, I realize there are various reasons why they originally thought that way. One reason was that their previous plans were mainly a list of do's and don'ts. Yes, they had cheat days, but those cheat days too often led to cheat weekends or longer. Next week, I'll talk a bit more about this, including what I do personally, as well as how I guide my clients when creating a strategic plan that will work best for them. Doing it this way feels empowering and nurturing because we get to choose what, when, and how much is realistic, leaving no reason to rebel against or resent. Today, our focus is on why it's important to maintain weight loss efforts on vacation and who you are doing it for. And then next week, we'll touch on the how. Getting clear on why you would even want to try this will allow you to tap into the deeper motivation. Also, who will reap the benefits directly or indirectly, not just now, but also in the future. Include those you hope to have in the future, like the love of your life or a future grandchild. Let's look at some of the benefits of keeping the momentum going on your healthy habits. I haven't listed these in order of importance, as it will vary from person to person. You'll know what you resonate with the most. A very common statement is, I wish I had more energy. Could you raise your hand to that? Consistent, healthy eating, good quality sleep, and regular physical activity are key to maintaining high energy levels. High-calorie, nutrient-poor vacation foods can lead to sugar highs followed by crashes, which leads to feeling lethargic and less able to enjoy vacation activities. Consistency in diet and exercise helps stabilize energy, allowing for more enjoyment and engagement in travel experiences. And don't forget about the mental and decision fatigue that depletes your energy. A simple tool that my clients receive takes 3 to 5 minutes in the morning and then again at night, but frees up so much time and energy for their day. It's also as reasonable and simple as they want to make it. One of the wins is they may choose to have one non-nutritious pleasure food or drink without making it mean they messed up. Therefore, they don't go off the rails. Left to our default wiring, we are more apt to go to the all-or-nothing thinking. Would you agree that sustained energy is better than a spike of energy from an energy drink or food laced with sugar? What goes up must come down, and that prompts eating or drinking more of the same sugar or fat-laden food, as we're looking for another shot of dopamine. Living in balance saves so much energy and mood swings. The next benefit of not taking a vacation from your weight loss journey is when you're doing it the Feel Light, Mind, and Body way or another comprehensive and sustainable way, then you are enhancing connection and presence. It's a fact that we bond over food, a beautiful tradition that began with our early ancestors. But keep in mind that we bond over other things as well, like meaningful conversations, music, hugs, authenticity, and participating in a challenge, be it a board game or a ball game. By the way, I'm recording this on Friday, and if you're listening to this on Tuesday, well, last night, as long as we didn't get rained out, I was bonding with 9 others at Fenway Park, even though I stood out as a Toronto Blue Jays fan and the only Canadian in the group dressed for the occasion. So let's use this as an example of bonding over food. This morning, I looked up the food available at Fenway to save time and energy that day, as I don't want to miss any of this experience. This also keeps me out of impulsivity, of just having what others are having to make it easier and not slowing anyone down. In the moment, without thinking ahead of time, my old people-pleasing reaction would pipe up as a quick solution and say, "Sure, I'll have that too." I like the taste of hot dogs and could eat them if I was super hungry and it was my only option, but definitely not sausages. However, afterwards, I wouldn't be happy about it because 1, of how my stomach would feel, and 2, because I know how unhealthy they are, especially if they aren't 100% beef. I notice there are veggie dogs, but I'm not a fan of their ingredients either. Since we'll be at the game for a long time and I don't want to eat late, a burrito will be my choice. Not saying it's super healthy, as it depends on how it's made, but it looks like it's the best choice for me, as I also want to love what I'm spending money on. There's a gluten-free vegan flatbread with vegan cheese and sausage, but I really don't like the flavor of sausage, simulated or not. So that's a specific example of how I will feel connected, but also be more present to connect in other ways as I get to know some in the group. I consider this choice part of me sticking to my health goals. When we plan ahead of time and make the best choice for us now and for how we'll feel later, we can shed the guilt. When we do that, guess what? We won't think we have to throw in the towel and continue eating whatever, whenever, for the next few days until we've had enough of feeling disconnected and drained. No, I'll start the next morning with 2 to 3 glasses of water and then maybe a coffee, walk, and wait until I'm hungry to eat a nutritious brunch. I want to ensure my digestive system has rested and digested before adding more, just because someone else with me is eating. Sticking to our health goals helps maintain mental clarity, reducing the fog that can come with overindulging. This mental clarity enhances our ability to be fully present and engaged with whoever we're with, including ourselves, rather than being distracted by discomfort or regrets about what we ate, smoked, or drank. It allows us to maximize the vacation experience. Another benefit of not taking a vacation from your weight loss journey is feeling comfortable in what you're wearing. It can significantly boost confidence and enjoyment because you're not spending time in your head wondering what anyone else is thinking or feeling self-conscious that your outfit is too tight, riding up, or simply not comfortable or flattering like it maybe was last year. Maintaining healthy habits helps avoid the bloating and sluggishness that often come from straying from healthy choices, supporting a more comfortable and confident vacation experience. Next, think about the energy it takes to restart physically and psychologically. It's more difficult to start and stop than it is keeping at least some momentum going. When these behaviors are interrupted, the psychological pathways that support these habits weaken. This disruption can lead to decreased motivation and increased resistance to resuming the habit. You may stay off track longer and waste precious time and opportunity to reach your long-term goals. There are metabolic adjustments, strength and cardiovascular conditioning loss, and then having to start again with decreasing your cravings and addiction to food, caffeine, alcohol, smoking, and more. If you've already decided that you're not even going to think about your health this summer, well, I'm glad you still tuned in. I love you. And because I want you to live your healthiest, best life, I encourage you to listen to last week's episode and give it a few moments of consideration. If you still like your reasons for taking a vacation from healthy habits that could help you feel lighter in your mind and body, I respect your decision, and I'm making a note to do an episode on tips for restarting a healthy routine later this summer. How does that sound? But if you don't want prolonged setbacks, know that you can change your mind at any time and reach out to me. I'm here to help you. That leads to health risk and inflammation. Too often, there are immediate effects of poor dieting choices, but we don't always contribute the symptoms to what we're eating or drinking. It's easier to blame it on the condition. An example is increased inflammation, which can lead to discomfort and disease. Indulging in sugary, fatty, or highly processed foods can exacerbate conditions like arthritis, digestive issues, and diabetes, and directly impact your vacation enjoyment. Waking up dehydrated and with a headache may cause you to miss the sunrise on the beach like you had been anticipating. Again, maybe you decide that it's worth it. You wanted that late party night. Okay, then decide ahead of time how many times you want that to be your experience, and then have your own back because you deserve a fun, connected, relaxing, and refreshing vacation. Is it time to change it up so you can go back to work not needing a vacation from your vacation to recover? You might not like me right now, and that's okay. I'm willing to take that chance to prompt you to get clear on what you want, like your reasons, and follow through so that what you choose to do adds to your vacation rather than detracting from it. I get that we eat or drink to reduce stress. It's definitely a way to artificially provide short-term relief. I still find myself doing it in really stressful situations. When I do, it's usually driven by the animal lower part of my brain. Sometimes I redirect right away, and other times I know what I'm doing, but I don't care. It feels like it's supporting me in that moment, which again, it partially is. One thing I've changed to help my future mindset is being able to reflect on how it played out. I usually do this after a good night's sleep, rather than ignoring what happened or minimizing it. I then decide what I want that future scenario to look like and ask what I need to believe in order to follow through. Being clear on my values makes this so much easier. So, while I get it, science shows that keeping up with healthy routines can significantly reduce stress. So that is reason enough for us not to give up on ourselves. In addition, knowing you're staying on track can ease the mental load of guilt and self-reproach, allowing for a more relaxed and enjoyable vacation. You'll have more mental space and peace to connect in spirit, mind, and body, and deepen connections with those you love. You deserve to feel your best, especially on vacation. Even if you made 1 or 2 proactive choices in taking care of your health, you might be able to prevent that post-vacation regret and frustration. There's indulgence and pleasure, and then there's overindulgence and overpleasure. I recommend option 1, to leave you feeling better mentally and physically while still enjoying your social life and some summer indulgences of your choice, in moderation. If you'd like some help in avoiding periods of overindulgence, if you'd like some help to avoid frustration and regret come September, if you'd love support in balancing the summer social temptations and not going through another summer in the same all-or-nothing pattern, if you want the best summer ever, then let's go. Not sure if it's possible with what you have planned for July and August? Just hop on a call with me and I can help you decide so you can feel peace with whatever decision you make. It will free up some headspace, energy, and that incessant brain chatter that loves to judge you. I won't judge you, but as always, I will challenge you in the very best way because I want you to live life full out in a way that feels light, mind, and body. You deserve to be the healthiest and happiest version of yourself. Most of my clients borrow my belief in them, and also what's possible, until they start to see the results they love and have almost given up on. Take a moment after we end and ask yourself, why is it important for me to maintain healthy habits even while I'm on vacation? What point hit home for you today? Focus on that and play the scenario out until the end, whether that be how you feel come fall or whether it's 5 years from now. Then ask, who am I doing it for? Your current self along with your future self? Your partner, children, grandchildren, or even a parent that you want to be able to be there for them in their aging stage. Be kind and compassionate with yourself while also being very honest. You're listening to this for a reason. It's easy to fool ourselves, but our bodies are always keeping score. Make sure you've hit the follow or subscribe button, the little plus sign in the top corner, as next week we'll explore the how with some doable summer hacks. So if you want to enjoy your vacation, not feeling deprived, but also without putting your health on hold, book your complimentary 20-minute call and let's do this together. Now, do yourself the biggest favor. From love, take at least one action step from what you learned today. Knowledge without application won't give you the results that you desire. Let me know on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, what you are choosing to do and when. And yes, please leave a podcast review wherever you are listening to this. When people read your words and can see themselves in them, then you are contributing to women empowering other women. And that feels amazing. You just might change or save a life today.